Shine Wild Pack, it's Bernadette. I'm here with your pick a card tarot reading for Saturday, May 29th, 2021. Thank goodness we're getting closer to June, so I can stop thinking that May is June. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. I'm the spirit totem and power animal lady. You have stumbled onto metaphysical madness. I hope you will join us. Crazy people are the best kind, and that's all of us. And if you, I'm going to keep saying this. If you will please, if you have a question, if you want to share something, with me, you want to get just a little bit of insight into something, head on over to my forums, which is now wildpackwisdom.com/forums, wildpackwisdom.com/forums. And it's a private forum. They belong to moi. It's a safe place, and I've got great moderators. So all that said, I feel like Christopher Lloyd in Taxi. I'm just going to jump right in there, okay? Because today is kooky. What else is new? The reading today, it just makes me giggle. There's just, there's some kind of tomfoolery that the animal kingdom is up to, because you know how in cartoons especially in Disney movies, you see all the little cartoon critters laugh, and their giggles are always, or their guffaws, or whatever it is, they're just so endearing. That's this animal today, but with giving a very important and powerful message. Potent. Let's use the word potent. A potent message for the Wild Pack today. Ta-da! The skunk has shown up for you all today. Actually, skunks, plural. And they're about the most adorable little critters. However, they really do pack a pungent and powerful punch. And for some reason, only known to you, Spirit, skunks have asked me to focus on one thing and one thing only, and that is their odorific spray. Here's why. There's something going on in your life, because if you're watching this, this is meant for you, where you've tried to warn people. You've tried to warn people about a situation, a person about a situation. You've tried to warn them about what steps you're going to take. If XYZ doesn't happen, then I'm going to do XY, I'm going to do ABC. And they may be smart enough to pay attention, they may not. Now, how that came to me as the first thing for today is pretty much every poisonous animal, but skunks for sure, whatever markings they have, especially stripes, those stripes, it's like a racetrack. It's like racing stripes to the finish line. The stripes actually point to the place where the odorific stench is going to come out of, which, by the way, can shoot up to 10 feet. No joke, from a little skunk, 10 feet. Oh, wow. Okay. And so something that's being asked, right, is because of you, is to not follow through with your word, to be a promise keeper. And what that means is this. A skunk's stripes point to right the place they're going to spray you if you keep on with your nonsense, and they're going to get you the only way they can, and that's going to be to stink you off. That's it, right? The other thing they do, if the stripes don't work, they'll try to scare off a predator. They've got this like warning dance that they do, and they would really rather not take that step and spray you, because let's face it, once they do, they've got to reload, and it takes a while, right? It takes a while. So they, in whatever the situation is, this person you're dealing with, and it might even be yourself, right? And it can mean so many different things for so many different scenarios. But again, you've got to be a promise keeper. And what that means is, if they or you or the people involved in the situation or whatever, if they're not getting the clue about the stripes going right to exactly what you're going to do, your stench that you're going to leave all over the place, how you're going to defend yourself, how you're going to get them gone, get the crazy, all that gone, I would tell you that okay, maybe it's time to ramp it up. Figure out what you're, you know, do a little dance, give them a little warning. Maybe you don't spray them tonight, but you spray them tomorrow, whichever one it is. But if you threatened twice, and this is not the 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out, that's not. And it's not even if you threatened, you could have, it doesn't matter how you've tried to explain to them X plus this equals this. Okay. If you do this, then this. If you say this, then this, so on and so forth. When they push you again, you got to spray them with whatever stench you've got, because credibility in the animal kingdom is a big deal. Animals can smell fear. I know people hear that, but I'm here to tell you it's a fact. Not only are animals, every animal, super psychic, right? That's just a fact. I can't prove it with science or math, but I believe it's a fact. And I know beliefs are not facts. And I do get it that that's an oxymoron and a conundrum. Totally get it. Nonetheless, I'm here to state what I just stated. And so what happens is, when you've got any kind of animal that smells the fear, they're just going to keep doing what they're doing or make it worse. When you say to an animal, hey, listen, stop, or I'm going to put you in here, and you speak the language of that animal, whether it's telepathically and, the training that you do with them, how you all kind of get in sync with each other. My cats, y'all, this is no joke. I can think my cats to me. I can think them to me. And they follow me like a lion's pride or a tiger's pride or whatever. They follow me. We have a routine we do every morning. And even when I stray from that routine, they follow me. They're not so, and I didn't try to train them. It's just, I'm the alpha of the house, right? And I'm the bringer of the food. That makes me very popular. And so I can literally think them to me. I can think and not even say the word Glamoween or Aphrodite or Nonri or Wheezy or Calico, a calico cat, cleverly named Calico, and they come running within seconds. It's craziness. If I don't want them to do something, like when my calico cat, because she can't keep her dang paws off my couch, if I don't want her to do that, I've never had to yell. I've never had to, spray. People that use spray bottle, I've never had to do that. I literally walk over and I'll look at her like that, and I'll just stay looking at her. The mere act of looking at certain animals right in the eye is a direct challenge, and it's a direct threat. Cats being one of them, dogs being another one of them. So if you know animal behavior, and humans are animals, you don't have to go to, whatever you're going to go to, but you do have to keep your word. And that's something you're really being called to do today. And I'm feeling, for the vast majority, maybe not the vast majority, but for a lot of y'all, that's a tough thing, and especially now, I'm not telling you how to raise your children. Please do not write me and tell me I'm no child expert, because I know I'm not. I don't even have kids. So, but I can tell you, after many years of teaching, don't be the boy who cried wolf, and the boy who cried wolf, and the boy who cried wolf, because eventually it's one ear and out the other. But adults are the same way. All animals are the same way. So that's the first thing you're being called to do with your with your pungent odor. The other thing that it is important to know is that skunks are in a family all of their own. It's Mephididae, something like that. I had the pronunciation in my head, and then it's slap gone out of my head. What that means is, it doesn't mean you're alone. It just means you're in a class all of your own. And that perhaps the people that are circling you at the moment are not your people. They may not be your family. And even if they're blood family, they still may not be your family. And I'm sorry for that if that's true. Truly, I am. And I'm sending you, with your permission, I'll send you just amazing big mama bear hugs. Like, I'll send you just a whole packet of those things. So it's time to take a look and see who your true family is, because there's nothing ordinary about you. Now, it certainly can be said that there's nothing ordinary about any of us. And I believe that's true, except for not true, because we're all part of the same energy. So I believe. So we're individualistic in this moment, in this life, in this incarnation, and that's important to know for now, because eventually we'll all, go back to being part of the Godhead or the source or the all that is or the, the great spirit or whatever. But today, in this moment, you're in this meat suit. And this is a really important thing for you to know. Now, today is the third eye chakra day. And the other thing that I'll say about this is, skunks, well, all animals really that haven't been, raised in domestic, in domestic situations, and they're truly still wild. Psychic? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this is partly your psychic self, and what this is going to go back to is, let's say that you've got somebody that hasn't, or a situation that hasn't exactly confronted you yet, or hasn't played its hand, hasn't shown itself to be adversarial or dangerous or not great for you, but you've got that something's just not right in Denmark, right? Follow that. Now, don't go off on flights of fancy. And how do you know the difference? It's different for everybody. You can ask for signs from the animal kingdom. For me, it's how I feel. Triple Scorpio, all I do is feel, right? But for you, it might be something different. But before you go off, half cocked, make sure that you are checking in with that energy to be for sure that your spidey senses are, are on the money. The final thing is, I don't know any other way to say this, y'all. Some people can't smell skunks. They can't smell the odor. Okay. That's going to harken back to today being the third eye day. That's going to harken back to trust your spidey senses. Make sure your spidey senses are right. Make sure that you're not the person that can't smell the other person's stench. I know this is, you guys gotta be in, all I can see is a bunch of y'all in mid-air taking a sip of kombucha or chai or coffee or fixing to eat some of, drink some of your protein shaker, because I know y'all are healthy. Nobody out there is eating a Danish like I so want to do this morning. And you're just like, is she? I am. Because stench is stench. And, a foul odor is a foul odor. And people, you can talk about their shenanigans anyway, but it certainly could be described that way. And this morning, Skunk says that it should. And, this can go even as far as, let's say that there's somebody that you just, something about their smell or the perfume they use, or the cologne they use, or their, whatever just disturbs your demons. I would look at that. There could be a reason for that. So I'm going to be like Pepe Le Pew. I love you all very much, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And, get on over to gatheringofmystics.com. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But as always, one of the most important things, to take care of yourself. I'm trying to be Pepe Le Pew. I can't even do it. So let me just be myself. Do good for animals, including yourself, and stay wild.